a 75-pound boxer with a jaw people online call a bear trap wrapped in fur. A breed some insurers still refuse to cover alongside pit bulls and Rottweilers. Everyone warned Julia the same thing before her son was born: rehome him before the baby comes. She didn't listen. Nobody predicted the dog people called a liability would notice her son was missing before she even realized he was gone. His name was Vito. Fawn-colored coat, a white chest mark shaped like lightning, a jaw strong enough to crush a broomstick, something Julia learned the hard way. She adopted him before meeting her husband Marco, back when she lived alone. He grew fast and powerful, chewing through 2 couches in his first year. Delivery drivers left packages at the driveway's edge rather than approach the porch. When Julia discovered she was pregnant, the warning started and never stopped. Her mother called Vito a ticking time bomb. Even their own vet suggested rehoming him, citing the breed's raw bite force. But Julia noticed something that made her dismiss every warning. Vito began resting his head on her stomach every evening, completely still, breathing slow, as if listening. Marco reluctantly agreed to trust her instinct. Here's something most people never learn about boxers. The breed was developed in Germany from the Bullenbeißer, a hunting dog bred to grip and hold boar until hunters arrived, never letting go once locked on. In both world wars, boxers served as German messenger and guard dogs, exactly where their reputation comes from. Yet behaviorists note boxers mature slowly, often called the clowns of the dog world. Luca was born in early spring. When Marco carried him inside, Vito approached slowly, sniffed the blanket, and sat beside the car seat, trembling with restraint. The dog who used to knock over furniture suddenly understood the house had new rules. He stopped his chaotic zoom eyes. Julia watched him lower himself to the floor inch by inch around the baby. By month 4, a routine formed that surprised everyone who doubted him. Every afternoon, Vito carried an old puppy toy and dropped it beside Luca's playmat. When Luca learned to walk, his first steps were toward Vito, arms outstretched, laughing, while Vito stood frozen, letting the toddler crash into his chest. Soon they played tag through the hallway, Vito close behind. It happened on an ordinary Sunday in June during a family barbecue. Luca, 18 months old, had been toddling between adults for over an hour when Vito shot up, barking sharply, and shoved past 3 adults toward the pool gate left ajar by a cousin. He planted his body against the gap, refusing to move or stop barking until every conversation died at once. Marco ran toward the commotion, certain something was wrong. Instead, he found Luca 3 feet from the open gate, 1 step from the water. Vito hadn't attacked anyone. He had blocked the only path to the pool. Today Vito is 6, and Luca still brings him the same worn toy every evening, calling it Vito's job. Would you trust a boxer's instincts? Tell us below.